What's up, everybody? I'm Simon Sabro, and today we're going to be doing some manga shopping at Kinokuniya in Georgia. So before we get into that, be sure to follow me on Instagram at Simon Sabro YT. Link for that will always be down in the description. Also, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, hit that bell so you never miss an upload, all of that good stuff. Also, comment down anything you've picked up this month, anything you planned on picking up, anything like that whatsoever. But with all that out the way, let's just jump right into it. All right, so this was the first table they had here. I am gonna do a voiceover for this. I'm sure y'all aren't surprised if you're kind of, used to my channel by now, but this is, like I said, the first table they had. They had some really cool art books on here. This page was really cool. I wasn't sure on anything about the art book exactly because I don't read Japanese. They had like a bunch of, I guess, normal books or novels. Lots of these were like coloring books that they had in Japanese. They also had like a bunch of like learning books, so like ABCs, letters, kanji. So this art book right here is Sky by Oh Great. If you're not familiar, it is the artist for Air Gear, Tengo Tenge, as well as the Bakemonogatari manga. And this was one of his art books. It looked amazing. I'm not sure if the pages I showed here actually looked that good. Yeah, I'd say they did. I actually opened the book like from the back of it. Didn't really realize. I did go back kind of on my own time and look at like the front of the book. And it was some kind of explicit images. So I'm actually glad I opened the book from the back. Still a really cool art book though. Wasn't gonna get it, not gonna lie, that art book was expensive. I think it was like $160. Then they had some other stuff here. This was like a Persona 5 art book. Looked cool. I do love Persona 5. I feel like I might have mentioned that before. And in truth, when I came here, I was mostly kind of just looking for like art books as well as the what are they called, like Japanese volumes. I wasn't really looking to pick up any English volumes because no real reason, if I'm being honest. Just trying to get more art books in my collection, as well as like I said, just more Japanese volumes because I do love the covers of them. Here we had like a bunch of Dragon Ball art books. This Mob Psycho one was pretty cool to see. Okay, so I did open it. Can't really speak too much on it. Love the cover of it though. They had the Full Metal Alchemist, I think that's 20th anniversary. Wasn't really familiar with it, but it did look cool. I feel like I've seen a recent announcement for this in English though. That's kind of why I didn't pick it up. I feel like I've seen it announced in English. These were, I'm not exactly what these were, but I know it was Attack on Titan. I think it was some story collection, or okay, key animations, that's what it is. So really cool. They also had some of those for JJK. They had this Berserk kind of, how do I put it? It was kind of like a frame for the book. It was really cool. Like, I think the price is there, $60. Did look really cool, but I know I was never gonna use it. Here they also had some keyframes for or not that one, I think the other one, they had keyframes for Berserk. But overall, just to give, okay, actually wait, these were amazing to see. I did recently order them in English, and I didn't know this, but Barnes & Noble had an exclusive version in English, so most likely going to be picking that up, but it was still really cool to see it here. I think they also had a Sekiro art book. Not sure if I got the chance to show that or not, but it was there. Okay, see, so I kind of saw it out the corner of my eye as I was like getting up. But this is the Sekiro art book. It was kind of hard for me to show off the pages because the book was huge, and I'm like trying to find a spot to place it while I scroll through. But like I was gonna say earlier, so the Kinokuniya here in Georgia, they did recently build, I want to say maybe towards the end of June, July, maybe somewhere around then. And so I kind of finally took the effort to go and check it out for myself, which was really cool. This is the third Kinokuniya I've ever been to. I've been to the one in LA, as well as the one in New York. So that was cool to see this. This was a little Final Fantasy 16, what do they call it? Postcard book. In all honesty, I have no idea what you do with postcards, like if I'm being honest. I'm also not gonna spoil what I bought because that's for a separate video. Speaking of which, towards the end of this one, I am gonna mention that I was gonna like do the haul in this video, but because this video went on a lot longer than I thought it would, I decided I'm gonna just do that for next week's video. So this right here, I'm assuming was like a Q Hayashida art book, or Dorohedoro, the mangaka for Dorohedoro. It was sealed, so I didn't really get the chance to actually look at it. These complete works seemed cool. Not too familiar with like the actual contents of it, but it looked cool. This art book was also really cool, and I feel like I've seen it before. I think I seen it the first time, or not the first time, but when I went to Kino in LA, and the video for that, I'll put a little card up, but I feel like I seen this art book when I went there, so it was really cool seeing it again, I'm not gonna lie. So here they had like just a bunch of figures. It was mostly Demon Slayer, One Piece, pop-up parades, what are they called, Nendroids, stuff like that. Still nice to see. Here they had like, the way they had this aisle set up, it was one side was mostly like, not BL so to say, but more so like boys oriented art books, like, you know, with mostly covers with boys on them. While the other side was much more explicit, and had the stuff for the boys, if you know what I mean. This art book right here, I have no idea what it was, and I'm actually really glad I have it on video because I did not buy it, but it looks really cool. And I feel like I might have seen their art like on Twitter before. Could be my imagination, but their art style did look really familiar. So I'm glad I have it on camera to like have a bit of a memory every now and then to go back to be like, you know, just remind myself of it, because it did look really, really good. Okay, I was finna say, I was like, did I really just go over the Dororo one and like not even acknowledge it? But yeah, they had that one. It was sealed, looked cool though. This Polaris one, I feel like it's one that I've had in like my Amazon cart for a really long time, and I've just never like took the steps to actually buy it. So seeing it in person was pretty interesting. I think their art style is very unique. In truth, I'm not exactly sure if it's something I would want on my shelf, but like I was saying here, this side here was for the boys. I had to kind of move the camera away because I didn't know what would pop up on that first page. And I kind of decided not to really scroll through any more of them because yeah, some of them I did kind of go through them off camera. They were kind of heat, I'm not gonna lie. I actually did pick up one of them, not gonna say what. Of course, like I said, don't want to spoil the haul. Be sure to, you know, subscribe, hit the bell, all that good stuff for next week, because that's when I'm gonna post the haul of everything that I got. This book was really cool though. It had a lot of like familiar characters to me. Not gonna say which ones exactly, but a lot of the Fate characters, of course. These characters here were from a card game called Card Fight Vanguard. I'm not sure how many of you are familiar, but these were also really cool to see because it was a card game that I used to play. This one had a really nice cover, but I wasn't a big fan of like the inside, I guess, content of it. And that's for the blue book I had went through, not the yellow one. This one also had a really gorgeous cover. The inside actually, like, I feel like it didn't live up to the hype that the cover was kind of giving me. This one, cover was nice. I think the inside of this book was also really nice. You know, sorry for the glare on this, but the art there looks really familiar. Not really sure exactly who it is. This one, I like the cover of it as well. Art style, very unique. Kind of mostly for art books, like I said, I don't read Japanese, so I kind of just go mostly off of, like, you know, what the cover's like and just kind of go from there. This one was really cool, I'm not gonna lie. This one was really, really cool. I love the unique perspectives. The characters looked nice. I just loved the book overall. Wanted to check out this one. Not exactly okay, so this, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. A lot of these you'll kind of see me like not showing as much pages for, mostly because they are kind of like hard to hold with one hand, and the books are really stiff. I don't want to, like, you know, break the book open when I'm not gonna buy some of them, you know. So trying to keep the books as in good condition while showing some stuff. This one was interesting. I kind of like the art style on it, but not enough to where I would like want it. This one was really nice though, not gonna lie. Also, since we're kind of like around that kind of halfway point into the video, be sure to comment down like any art books in your collection that you enjoyed. Have you enjoyed any of the art books you've seen so far? Anything like that whatsoever. Maybe some you would recommend me getting that maybe I don't show here at all, but just anything in regards to like art books or even just figures or manga or whatever, just kind of comment that down here. So here we're going over to the, you know, the Japanese manga. Like I said, over there was all the art books. The kind of aisles down here was where the English manga was, and you'll see me kind of point the camera down a lot. I really do not like recording in public at all. I get very nervous recording in public, I'm not even gonna lie. That's the main reason I don't really do vlog style videos. Most of the like videos of me outside are with me doing a voiceover like this, because I just suck at recording outside. It's very weird for me. they had like a lot of displays here, which I think I back up and show. So yeah, this was like a JoJo's Bizarre display, really cool. This one was Chainsaw Man, also cool. Speaking of which, the recent chapters of Chainsaw Man have been like horrible. This one was JJK with Oshinoko and I think Spy Family. Yep, Spy Family's up there. The Oshinoko art books looked cool. I do love the art style for those. These here were the keyframes in JJK. These were really cool. I don't think I show it on camera, but I did go through one of them. It was nice to see. This I kind of wanted to get, but I opted not to because the only things I would want is like the little cards in there. Everything else wouldn't really matter to me, and I don't like JJK enough to just have a random volume 19 in Japanese. But I know if I ever end up going back to Kino, I'll probably go and pick it up. So I don't know if I said it already, but they did have this Demon Slayer display and 2 art books that haven't come out in English. Or I think the Tanjiro one that was on the far left, I think that one just came out in English. So right here, some people like walking by. Like I said, I suck at recording in public. So I kind of just point the camera down. This one looked cool. I don't read Japanese, but if you know the English title for this one, definitely let me know. So here I kind of just wanted to see like the future covers for Insomniacs After School, because I think the covers for them are really gorgeous. I don't collect the series anymore. I had volume 1, I kind of gave it to a friend. I'm probably gonna watch the anime or read it on the Viz Media app. So here they had Boys Abyss. And I've said plenty of times how Boys Abyss covers are like really good looking, and I thought about buying some of these just for the covers, but I was like no, because I know I'm gonna like pick up that volume 3 in English whenever that comes out. So I was like, let me not buy it, because then I just have 2 of the same thing. Didn't want to have that. Also, I'll leave up a little note thing of my thoughts on Boys Abyss. So here we had more JoJo's Bizarre stuff. They also had Rohan at the Louvre, but like a pocket-sized edition, which I thought was really cool. If I didn't already have the English one, I probably would have gotten that one in all honesty. So I've like never seen this art book by Akira Toriyama before. I don't even know if it's like in English, or I guess it's not really an art book, it's more of like an information book. I don't know. This was really cool, and I love how Japanese covers do this, because the English one is not gonna look anything like that when it comes out, which is kind of unfortunate. But I do love Die Dark. I'm still gonna pick it up in English. That's why I didn't get that Japanese volume, despite, you know, the fact that it looked really cool. Here's more Chainsaw Man. Thought this was a really cool cover, but I have like zero intention of owning any Chainsaw Man, if I'm being honest. Dead Dead Demons was cool to see. Kind of not really feeling a lot of the things they had here, but this Tokyo Revengers thing was kind of interesting. I wasn't exactly sure on what it was. Thought about getting it, but like I said, wasn't sure. And then they had a bunch of Tokyo Revengers here. If you're familiar, I do already have like I think 3 volumes in Japanese for the covers, so I was kind of looking to see if I'd see anything cool. Didn't. They had Sandland here. Thought that was interesting. What was this? I think Blue Giant. Okay, see, I have no idea what that is. Once again, if you know what this one is, please comment that down, because I've literally never seen this before. Cover looks cool. I don't even know if it's printed in English, but it was nice to see. So for this book that I'm going through, and the one on the left with the like flowers and the girl with 2 different eye colors, if you know the name for these, please comment those down. I know I'm saying that a lot, but I would like greatly appreciate it. I've never seen these series before, so I am curious on like what they're about. And just curious to know if they're good. If you've read them but you think they're not good, just, you know, still comment it, let me know. So down here they had some, what were these? I think, okay, I've never seen that before, but they had some volumes for the summer Hikaru died. And I'm honestly, I think I said this when I reviewed it, but I said if they like keep going with the kind of covers they did for volume 1, then I'd probably keep getting it, and they did, so I'm still gonna keep getting it. I'll get it in English. This one, Beat in Motion, it's a series I've been reading on the Shonen Jump app since it came out. I think it is really interesting. It's about this dude, I think to my memory, it's been a while since I've read it, but this dude wants to be a kind of digital artist, and this girl wants to be like an actress, or I think singer, something along those lines, and their paths kind of interconnect from there. Really cool. Check it out. It's a really good series from, you know, what I've read so far. So here they had this Berserk volume. I think we have this in English, but I'm not sure if the English one has like the little poster in it, because I've actually never opened the Berserk English like singles, because they're usually sealed in plastic. Thought this was kind of cool to see though, not gonna lie. Honestly, I like this was really funny because it was like out of place, but funny to see. But yeah, I really don't like the Berserk English editions with like the brown spines, like how the singles are. I'm really like not a fan of them at all. So here they had like the One Piece stuff. No idea what this is, if I'm being honest. This volume, I want to say it's probably like 106, 107. Looked really cool. I like I said, I don't read One Piece. Like it's a series I don't keep up with at all. But I thought that volume cover was really cool. Seeing Ruri Dragon here was also nice to see, because I don't know when or if we'll ever actually be getting this in English. If we do, it's probably no time soon, seeing as the series, like, I think it's been on hiatus for like a year, maybe even 2 years now. So I'm not sure when or if we'll ever actually get it in English. But it was kind of nice to just see it there. And then this, I guess, shelf or display was, I want to say, all BL manga. This one that I'm like going through, no idea what it was. If you know what it is, please comment it down. I think the cover is really pretty, and I would honestly like to read it. It seemed interesting. But yeah, this was like where all the BL stuff were, as well as just some other stuff. Well, I think I'll show it as I kind of go down a bit more. yeah, so wasn't sure on most of these series. Here we did have Akira, and I thought this was really cool how it had like all of the pages kind of colored to match the spine. Down here was like a bunch of Junji Ito stuff. It was nice to see. If you don't know, I'm not really the biggest fan of Ito, but they had a bunch of his stuff. Whether I like him or not, I know that he sells really well. This was some Evangelion books, never seen them before, but looked interesting. Okay, and here we're kind of just going through some more of the shelves they had, and this was like art books for pretty much all of like the JoJo art books, just all in one place. And I think here some people were like about to walk past me, so I kind of skipped the shelf there because they were standing there. Like I said, I'm very awkward recording in public. This was One Piece with some extras. This one was JJK with some extras. Here was this table. I don't know if I go in on it. Okay, yeah, so there was this table. It was nice. I guess this table was really cool to see. They had Blue Lock. That art book there I didn't go and look through, but the cover looked nice. But yeah, they had Blue Lock and I think Oshinoko. Yep, Oshinoko. It looked really nice. Very like vibrant covers. I think I went back to the other table. Yeah, it had a bunch of Summer Hikaru died. And I'm kind of pointing the camera down a lot here because there was like a lot of people around, so I do apologize if it's like a little uninteresting. Here they had like a bunch of Genshin Impact stuff. The playmats I thought about getting, but they were like a bit overpriced, I'm not gonna lie, but it was cool. They did look really nice, especially the one with Ayaka. Here they had like a bunch of English box sets. And I'm not exactly sure what these were. I know they were art books, but I'm not exactly sure like what they are. I guess hopefully that makes sense. Then they had these, I guess cutouts is the right word, for Dazai and Atsushi from Bungo Stray Dogs. And here was Bochi, I hope I'm pronouncing it right, but Bochi the Rock. Really cool because I think this did just get announced for a English release, I think sometime in 2024. So I've never read it nor watched the series. Like I know nothing about it outside of the name, but thought it was really cool because I know a lot of people have been like hyped for the English release of that. We're kind of getting to the end part of like the I guess footage here. So I'm kind of just gonna go into an outro, you know, with the next piece of imagery, but like I said, the haul will be separate from the rest of this video. Alright, so we just left out from the Kinokuniya. Got, you know, a decent bit of stuff. Finna head home and pretty much just record the rest of the video showing off everything I got. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you all did enjoy, you know, this part of the video, but let's kind of just transition over to, you know, home base, all that good stuff. All right, so we are at home base now, and like I said, I originally planned on doing the haul at the end of the video, but the video went on like a lot longer than I thought it would, so we are gonna do the haul in a separate video. I'm kind of just doing like this little clip here, I guess, for the people that might have skipped to the end, because I did say it in the middle of the video, but like I said, for the people that might have skipped to the end, the haul is going to be next week. Just kind of just enjoy this little shopping vlog, I guess. I don't know what to exactly call it, but for the people that did stick around all the way till now, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Let's give a quick shout out to our channel members. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. I really do appreciate it. And then thank you to everybody else who has watched, especially all the way to the end. Really do appreciate it. Once again, be sure to follow me on Instagram at SimonSabraYT. Link for that will always be down in the description. Also, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, hit that bell so you never miss an upload, all that good stuff. Once again, go ahead, comment down anything just in regards to art books, anything that you picked up recently, anything you planned on picking up. I know the month isn't really over yet. So yeah, that's pretty much it for me. This is Simon Sabra signing out. I'll catch you on the next one.